the next small nation powerhouses. History doesn't simply repeat itself, it provides blueprints. The transformation mechanics we've observed in Rwanda, the UAE, Israel, and Botswana offer a predictive framework for identifying tomorrow's unlikely powerhouses. While traditional economic forecasting focuses on GDP growth, inflation rates, and trade balances, our analysis reveals that institutional quality, technological adaptation, and strategic resource allocation are far more powerful indicators of future global influence. Looking beyond conventional metrics, we've identified 4 emerging nations that display similar transformation patterns to our case studies. Could these nations be tomorrow's secret formula for global power? Though rarely featured in mainstream economic discussions, they demonstrate the critical success factors that drove our case studies to prominence. Vietnam has positioned itself as a significant technology manufacturing hub through strategic investments and policy reforms. The country attracts foreign direct investment in high-tech sectors while maintaining competitive labor costs, creating a magnet for global technology companies. Consider Tinguin, whose Hanoi-based electronics component startup now supplies parts to Samsung and Apple, a journey impossible just 15 years ago. This strategic positioning mirrors how the UAE transformed into a logistics hub through targeted infrastructure development. Vietnam leverages manufacturing to build technological capacity through policies encouraging knowledge transfer and skills development. The industrial sector shows impressive momentum, with metal products and machinery manufacturing experiencing strong expansion. The government maintains political stability while implementing economic reforms that create a favorable business environment, echoing the approach of both the UAE and Botswana to attract investment while controlling development priorities. Estonia represents another success story through its digital-first governance approach. The country's e-governance initiatives, including digital identity programs and online service delivery, have transformed its public sector operations. A citizen can register a new business in under 20 minutes without leaving home, making Estonia's digital infrastructure a model for developed nations. This wholesale embrace of digital transformation echoes Rwanda's leapfrogging strategy across a broader spectrum of government functions. Estonia's digital infrastructure creates exceptional government transparency and efficiency, reducing corruption while streamlining interactions between citizens, businesses, and the state. The resulting digital society attracts technology startups and foreign investment, creating economic opportunities unattainable through traditional development paths. Estonia positions itself at the strategic intersection between Eastern and Western Europe, creating a digital bridge that leverages geographic positioning similar to the UAE's location advantage. Costa Rica demonstrates how environmental leadership and human capital investments create a distinctive development model. The country's commitment to sustainability has created both global reputation and tangible economic advantages. This parallels Botswana's strategy of converting resource wealth into sustainable development, though Costa Rica achieved this without significant natural resource extraction. The Costa Rican model centers on a highly educated workforce that attracts foreign investment in high-value sectors. Companies like Intel have established major operations there, drawn by skilled workers rather than cheap labor. This human capital focus enables economic growth without environmental degradation. The country's dedication to conservation has transformed a potential constraint into a competitive advantage, particularly in tourism, where pristine environments attract ecological experiences. Ghana's democratic stability and strategic positioning in West Africa present another compelling transformation story. The country's commitment to democratic governance stands out in a turbulent region. This political reliability, combined with strategic location and access to expanding regional markets, has attracted foreign investment and fostered economic growth that outpaces many neighbors. Ghana's efforts to diversify beyond traditional sectors reflect the deliberate economic structuring in our case studies. By investing in agricultural modernization, manufacturing, and service development, Ghana builds a more resilient economic foundation. Farmers, like Kwame Adu now, use mobile technology to access market prices and weather forecasts, transforming traditional agriculture into data-driven businesses. The country's emphasis on institutional development creates the predictable business environment that proved crucial in our 4K studies. What unites these diverse nations is their adherence to specific transformational principles identified as critical success factors. Institutional quality, including government effectiveness and control of corruption, emerges as a powerful predictor of long-term performance. Nations with robust, transparent institutions attract more investment, foster innovation, and achieve sustainable growth compared to those with weaker governance. Technology adoption rates represent another powerful indicator. Countries strategically embracing innovation consistently outperform those pursuing conservative development paths. Educational investment aligned with specific sectoral needs generates significantly higher returns than general educational expansion. These findings challenge conventional forecasting by suggesting that standard metrics offer limited predictive value for identifying future success stories. Traditional indicators may reflect past performance, but fail to capture the institutional foundations, technological adaptability, and human capital development driving future transformation. Our analysis provides a reliable framework for identifying tomorrow's unlikely global influencers. Nations combining institutional quality, strategic technology adoption, and targeted human capital investments consistently outperform peers over time, regardless of initial resources or geographic constraints. This explains why traditional powerhouses sometimes stagnate, while previously overlooked nations achieve remarkable transformations. What we've discovered through these 4 remarkable national journeys fundamentally challenges conventional wisdom about global influence. The UAE, Rwanda, Israel, and Botswana have proven that population size, geographical location, and natural resource endowments need not determine a nation's destiny. These nations demonstrate a powerful formula. Disciplined financial management combined with strategic technology adoption and cultural innovation creates outsized global impact. The playbook for national development has evolved. Success now prioritizes connectivity infrastructure over industrial capacity, quality institutions above resource extraction, and strategic specialization rather than broad diversification. This blueprint redefines what's possible for emerging nations. The question becomes, how will your country harness these transformative